I'm offended you expect that day to come so soon. You think I'm gonna lose, huh? You think I'm weak? That I need your protection? Oh.
Hello everyone, I'm the 5-minute reviewer, and now that I talked about in a previous video times when taking liberties with localization and translations are valid, now I want to show you 5 minutes worth of examples where localization was really downright terrible. For the purpose of this video, because I'm a gaming YouTube channel, I'll focus on Japanese to English localizations, and my focus will only be on text. So even though Tokyo Mirage Sessions changed a lot of content and graphics due to its localization policies and censorship, in this case they are safe because my focus is on text and dialogue rather than the graphic content. So without further ado, let us begin. So the first example is Ghostwire Tokyo 2022. In the original Japanese dialogue, the character just say "who knows really." But then, in the Western dialogue, you'll be very surprised to know this. They actually change it to "all property is theft." For some reason, the localizer somehow can translate "who knows really" to "all property is theft," trying to show some woke values that are anti-capitalistic or something for the purpose of a game. I don't understand it. It's very bad localization, and this guy is obviously inserting his uncalled politics into a simple game. The second example of localization I don't like is in Splatoon 2, where when Maria, one of the characters, is asked whether she likes the museum or what's a highlight museum, in the Japanese she says it's the cafe, but for some reason the localizers really hate museum and just point to the exit. Well, I get it that both dialogues indicate they don't like the contents of the museum, but that's different because one simply wants to leave in the Western version and the other just indicates they like the ambience of the cafe. In the next example, Neo, The World Ends With You, they make the character of Shoka, the female character here, sound more aggressive than she really is. Like, she really despises the main characters. And that's not shown in the Japanese version. I don't really understand why the localizer chose to translate the words in such a way. This change in tone is also carried out in another game called Triangle Strategy, in which the characters question, in this case Frederica, on the recent invasion in a very fact-finding way. However, in the English translation, they straight away accuse her, and I don't quite get the change in tone. Why can't they keep the original tone? It's very easy to do that. Another example in the change of tone is the last year's game, Fire Emblem Engage, in which a lot of translation seems to shift away from the idea of romance. Like, it's very uncomfortable talking about love and relationships. This part I don't understand because in this case, it's just a simple dinner and a discussion between friends. It's a very unnecessary extra step of localization just to divert attention away from that. In yet another example, from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, this translator inserts his own politics inside, whereas in the original Japanese, it simply talks about Mon, the currency, but in the Nintendo English translation, open and close inverted commas, they insert it as to express their hate of capitalism, which is not present. This hatred of capitalism is not present in the original Japanese. This insertion of politics in translation carries on into another game called 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. So in the Japanese version, one of the characters, Okino, cross-dresses because simply it's more convenient for him. In the English version, they insert that, oh, because some genders work for me, they use the word binaries, and others don't, which is not present in the Japanese. I don't understand why they feel the need to insert Californian politics into an international release. So that's it, guys. That's 5 minutes worth of horrible localizations. Now, I don't understand why the localizers feel the need to insert their own values into the translation instead of letting the original language speak for itself and trying to translate it to keep the original meaning as close as possible. So that's it, guys. What do you all think? Do you think that I'm a bit too harsh to the localizers in certain examples? Can you think of other examples of bad localization? Do let me know what you think and whether you like this style of content in the comments below. If you want, please subscribe to the channel. But regardless whether you subscribe or not, I hope you guys have a nice week ahead. This is the 5-minute reviewer signing off.
So, I went with it. I'm sorry. I'm confused. You asked me about my past. I panicked. And just like always, I hid behind a lie. I'm truly sorry, Divine One. I should not have deceived you.